Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and if you played Overwatch or really any video game that isn't popular at the time, this has probably happened to you. So you're probably minding your own business, maybe you're talking about a game, or maybe you're posting a video, a tweet, a picture, it could be literally whatever involving the game. Someone goes out of their way to harass you talking about, why are you playing that game? That game is so dead, oh my god, dead game, dead game, dead game. Again, if you play a game like Overwatch, you've definitely heard this, or maybe you've even done this before with a different video game. I'm gonna teach you guys a crazy concept, and it's called minding your business. You know, this is really easy to do. Anybody can do this. Plus, it's free. It doesn't cost you a single dime to stop judging people on what video games they play and going out of your way to harass them. Plus, I heard this rumor that if you do mind your own business, you'll actually get bi alt cat girls in your Discord server. Now again, it's just a rumor, but I think it's a more likely chance of it happening than if you don't mind your business. But I want to take a few steps back in talking about that concept of Overwatch being dead. You know, I never got that trend of calling any kind of video game, not even just Overwatch, a dead game. A lot of the time, when a player calls a game dead, you come to find out that that same player just stopped playing the game as a whole. And they probably stopped playing the game as a whole because they are completely garbage at it, but because they stopped playing, they just assume that everybody followed them because they think that their opinion is the end-all be-all of opinions and everybody followed them. When come to find out, they don't have any friends and they just want to believe that their opinion matters. Newsflash, it really doesn't. So when people were calling Overwatch dead back in 2018, 2019, 2020, it just really got me confused and made me want to ask them, do you even play Overwatch anymore? 9 times out of 10 they wouldn't be, but especially now it got me even more confused after the third quarter reports coming from Blizzard stating that there are over 10 million players playing Overwatch during that quarter. 10 million players playing for 3 months. That's a lot of people playing Overwatch. I mean, just think about it. That's more than 6. Yes, it is. I really wanted to make a dedicated video talking about this specific report of 10 million players because surprisingly, a lot of people come to me asking the same question. Hey, Bro You Whack, do you think Overwatch is dead? And I almost want to answer that question with another sarcastic question being like, well, why does it matter? You know, is my opinion going to change your opinion on Overwatch? Because it almost seems like that's kind of like what happens with Overwatch players. You know, they read a forum or they read a comment or they hear XQC complain about Overwatch saying, oh, Overwatch is dead, and then they think the same thing and they stop playing it even though they were just having fun with Overwatch last night. So I never want to try to sway someone's opinion on what I think of Overwatch, but you already know the answer to that. Like, I still wouldn't be playing Overwatch if I thought it was dead because it would be dead. Hello? But I also don't think a lot of people will understand the magnitude of how awesome this report is. Which, in case you guys don't know what a quarterly report is, basically every single publicly traded company on the stock market, be it Blizzard, be it Nike, Adidas, Coca-Cola, will have a report of all their earnings. Because they're a publicly traded company, they need the information out there to the public. So you can see how much a company is making, and that be it with Blizzard here, not only with how they're making, but how many players there are playing their video game Overwatch. So seeing this number is really good, one, because it's not like Blizzard can lie. If they did, they would be in a complete lawsuit with so many of their stockholders, but two, that same narrative of people's opinion being swayed by their favorite streamers can easily be swayed by having actual statistics saying that Overwatch has lots of players playing the game. You should also play the game too if other people are still playing the game. Because I get it, nobody wants to play a dead game, either because the game is literally dead where you can't even get into a match, or two, because it's sort of like a fad. You know, you don't want to get made fun of for playing last year's game. You gotta play the new shiny game like Among Us or Call of Duty Warzone. You don't want to get made fun of for playing Overwatch, and these are little kids. They don't want to feel insecure based on the game that they play. Oh, are people gonna make fun of me because I play Overwatch? That's kind of what happened with Overwatch. You know, it was very popular in 2016, 2017. They made some mistakes with Brigida and the GOATS meta, and the game started to make a decline. And I'm also not naive. I understand that the popularity is not like it was back in 2016 and 17, but I also think a lot of people forget that that's just what happens with video games. It's not like Minecraft or CSGO or League of Legends where it just seems like it grows every single year. Overwatch was one of those games where it can't just grow from its initial boom back in 2016, and also due to the fact that there were a lot of mistakes made so early in its life that also derailed a lot of players. And I do think those mistakes were just blown out of proportion to the point where people didn't think it was a good game, game, or at least a fun game. But I think now we're in the era of where we're starting to see kind of like a resurgence for Overwatch. You know, we did see a lot of mistakes with Brigitte and the GOATS meta, and Blizzard not only fixed that, but made a lot of changes by adding role queue, by adding the looking for group feature, by being more strict with their bans and punishments to toxic players and leavers. But I think the thing that was helping Overwatch have its very slow resurgence are the constant hero changes, but good changes to the point where the meta is at least tolerable or non-existent. Someone like Siegel and even myself just recently talked about this in videos, but the meta in Overwatch is the best that's ever been in such a long time because you can play a lot of the heroes. You know, a hero like Soldier is starting to get a lot more love because of his recent change. High skill cap heroes like Tracer, Genji, and Widowmaker are always welcome if you're a good Overwatch player. Even a cheese hero like Hanzo is always going to get limelight, but even more niche heroes that have a lot more smaller of a role like Mei on defense, Reaper with tanks, or Bastion on a payload map can even find some playing time too. At this moment, I think is what Blizzard was striving for after adding all these heroes, is that yes, not every single hero is going to work out at every single given point of a game, but at least they have a point to be in the game. But even with the other roles that I didn't mention, like with the tanks, while we don't see a lot of individuality, with the exception maybe like with Roadhog and Hammond, we see a lot of duo comps with Reinhardt and Zarya, or dive with Winston and Diva, or double shield even with Orisa and Sigma. Each and every single tank has a reason to be played. With healers, as long as Mercy is good, I think a lot of people are going to be fine with the healers, because she's the most popular healer of all time. Not every hero is perfect. Yeah, heroes like Bastion and Mei, Zenyatta, and Baptiste might need a little bit of work. Recently, Baptiste just got a change with his gigantic window, so we might see him a lot more. Point is, though, Blizzard put Overwatch in a fantastic position just based on the changes that they made in the past year. But the thing that's really going to make Overwatch boom to the point where people not only come back to play Overwatch, but stay playing Overwatch is the thing that we've all been anticipating for exactly the past year. Overwatch 2. It's not only a good time to be an Overwatch fan just based on the current state of the game, but we have so much to look forward to, hopefully within the next year, because we've been waiting for 1 year. We don't want to wait another second year, but we have Overwatch 2 to really look forward to it. We're gonna get new campaign, new lore, we're gonna get new missions, new achievements, new hero skins, new game modes, new maps, just new heroes in general. Now, y'all know how I feel about added heroes in Overwatch. If you did watch that same video where I talked about how Overwatch is in the best position but won't be for long, but the point is, though, it is a good time to be an Overwatch fan. But I did also want to end this video off by saying, don't be a sheep when it comes to the games that you like to play. Just because your friends make fun of you for playing Overwatch, playing Fortnite, playing Minecraft, playing Fall Guys, playing Valorant, it doesn't matter. And also, you don't have to play any game that is also popular. Shoot, you don't even have to play Overwatch. Granted, if you're watching this video, more than likely you do play Overwatch, so you don't even need to listen to my opinion on what I think about Overwatch, which is a great opinion. Just do and play whatever you want to play. You don't need quarterly reports or streamers, YouTubers, or your friends to validate what games are good to play. Just play whatever you want to play. Why does it matter? Whether you play Overwatch, Fortnite, Minecraft, CSGO, Halo 3, League of Legends, or you play dominoes, continue to play the game that makes you happy. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.